Well, I think, as I was telling you at the half time, that happened what we could expect. One goal would win it, and one goal would create some reaction, and that happened. More space for France to counterattack, more initiative from Belgium. But I think the Belgian players, they go home with a bad feeling, a feeling that we could do more and better, a feeling that probably Hazard is out of it because he tried absolutely everything. But many of other players, they kept hiding, and a little bit more in the last 20-25 minutes, but they are much better than that. And for big occasions, big players, and many of the players, they were not there in the big occasion. France was good on the basic things of the game. They defended well, they were compact. They scored a goal that probably is Fellaini, the last man to touch it, but they score, and then they try to control the game, which basically they did with a fantastic performance by Varane, and I think a very good performance by Pogba. Pogba was mature. He played the game with great maturity. When he had to hold position and to keep control of the game, he did. When Deschamps took off Giroud to bring Nzonzi, then Pogba had more freedom, but had freedom not to do silly things. He had freedom to keep the ball away from the dangerous areas, to keep the ball, to assist Griezmann for a great chance. He was very, very mature. But in the end, I think the result was 1-0, could be 0-0, could be 1-1, and be now waiting for extra time. But since the beginning, I was smelling this. I was smelling a match without many goals, and a game that was good by the emotion that involves the semi-final, but what was not especially good football match.
Well, we can probably see the pictures for the goal now. I mean, it's another goal from a set piece at this World Cup as well.
You know, set pieces are something that you can train without damage more of your physical condition. And when you are in a competition like this, where the accumulation of fatigue comes, you have just to recover. Then it's very difficult to have training sessions of development of tactical situations that create even more spending of energy, opening the door for more small injuries. So what can you train? Set plays. You don't run, you don't spend any of your energetic sources. You do it in a relaxed way. You do it as part of your recovering sessions, and you go for the set pieces, and you develop the set pieces, and you become really dangerous on that, and you know that can be, in this case, happen in a space between, I think, Witsel and Fellaini. Umtiti attacks the ball very well in the space, but the most important thing is the quality of the service, and the service was fast, was exactly on that spot. Then Umtiti comes, and between Umtiti and Fellaini, they give no chance to Courtois.
Indeed, and also you said, talking about energy as well. I mean, Kylian Mbappe again had some tricks and flicks as well. He proved that he is a prodigy. He's something for the future for France as well.
Oh yes, this French team is young. You know, Varane looks a player with 20 years of football, but Varane must be below 25. He played his first match with me with 18 in Real Madrid. That was 2006, 13, so he must be now 24 years old or so. And then Griezmann is young, Paul is young, Pavard, Lucas Hernandez, Umtiti, Matuidi. I think only Lloris, Giroud, they are Matuidi. They are on the 30s. It's a very, very young team. And of course, 2 years ago, Euro Cup final, World Cup final now, and the majority of these players, they have one more Euro to play or two, they have one more World Cup to play or two.